screaming, yelling at the car. Come on! I'm gonna shit my pants! First question is, did you ever spit in somebody's drink? Be honest. No. I have never, ever spit in anybody's drink. What was the pay like? $9.40. That was 3 years ago. My most recent $15. Next question. Would you ever consider streaming on one of those nudie streaming sites? I like wearing clothes, so I think that I'll stay on Twitch. I respect anybody who wants to stream on nudie sites, but personally, I hide my nipples from the world. Doing this live here can be a lot sometimes, and I don't think I could handle the fact of you guys knowing what I look like naked and have a one-on-one conversation with you like this, to have you know what my butthole looks like and be like, yeah, so how's the weather? I can't do that. And I talk about shit a lot. If you know what my butthole looks like and I'm like, man, my shit was green today, you're gonna be like, wow, I know what that came out of. No, I don't. No. What are you gonna do after your 2 weeks are up? I'm gonna be full-time content creator. I'm gonna be full-time streaming, full-time making YouTube videos, TikTok. Yeah, more time for sit-ups, more time for personal growth, more time for sitting. Did you already tell Phil? I did tell Phil the day that I did quit. He came in twice to see me. If you don't know who Phil is, he is my favorite customer. This is me and Phil. Reminds you of the pic. Oh my god, no, you're so right. He looks like the Pixar chess guy. Will you do anything crazy on your last day? Craziest thing I did was take this. That's probably the craziest thing I did. How did you get started at Starbucks? The reason I started working at Starbucks was because I needed a job that paid for schooling. ASU, you could go to school. If you had like enough benefit hours, they'll pay for your school, essentially. If you get good grades, you can't fuck off and get bad grades. Will you ever have Starbucks again at the Starbucks you worked at? Yes. I liked all my coworkers, for the most part. And they told me that if I go into the Starbucks, they'll hook me up. Did you make friends at Starbucks? Yes, I did. I made a lot of friends, a lot of good friends. Did you have any awkward or creepy experiences at Starbucks? Any weirdo customers? Ever... This question cracks me up. Ever fell in love with a customer? The only customer that I've ever fallen in love with is Phil. But actually fallen in love with? No. But him, yeah. I did have awkward and creepy experiences at Starbucks. Put serious sound effects on now. Most awful experiences I've ever had at Starbucks is when I went out to take the trash and there was a lady sitting on the front porch, and she was talking to herself, and I think she was on the methamphetamine because she didn't like that I looked at her when she was talking to herself, and she got up and chased me all the way down the side of the Starbucks building, and I had to run inside and slam the door. That was probably the most awful experience at the Starbucks. In short. Did you ever end up sleeping with a customer? No. I never slept with a customer. No. That's not in the job description. What I'm giving away is a hello, how are you, welcome in. Nice to see ya. Please don't yell at me. Did you ever take a dumpy at work? Oh yeah, duh. So actually I have a terrible story. I took a dumpy at work. So listen. This is a text from me to my boss. Tori, I'm in the bathroom right now. This is so embarrassing. I'm having diarrhea and my stomach hurts so bad. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid I'm going to go in my pants if I get off this toilet. So I'm in the bathroom for like an hour and I'm like, I have to tell somebody. Nobody knows where I went. I'm just been in the bathroom for an hour. Tell her that and she goes, oh no, take your time and we'll try to get you home. I say, thank you so much. This is so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. She goes, please don't be sorry. I'm sorry you aren't feeling well. And I said, thank you, Tori. I wish this wasn't happening. She goes, is there anything I can do for you? And I said, I don't know. I don't think so. My stomach's hurting so bad. It came out of nowhere. I need to go home. but I'm afraid I won't make... This is what I said. I need to go home, but I'm afraid I won't make it to my house. It's worded so sincerely. She says, I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do to help. Do you want me to grab your things for you so you can just snatch them and run out the door? And I go, yes, that would help. I'm still on the clock. But on company time. I'm going to set them on the high chair. I say thank you so much with the hands like, She says, I hope you start feeling better soon. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. My last message to her was, I drove so fast to get home, but I made it. Now I can be in... Now I can be in pain on my own toilet. Thank you for everything, Tori. And on the way home, I was gripping the steering wheel. I kid you not. Gripping. And there was a car in front of me, and I was screaming, yelling at the car, come on! I'm gonna shit my pants! White knuckling the steering wheel, trying to get home as fast as possible. And as soon as I got home, I ran up to the bathroom and... What is the worst Karen you had working there? I've had a lot of Karens. One time, this guy comes in, his name's Richard. He always came in, and I was working Thanksgiving, and it was swamped. It was so busy. We are way behind on our mobile orders, our tickets, everything. There's a long line of people. Everybody's just standing in the lobby. We're at max capacity. Way past max capacity that the building should hold. I'm pulling the stickers, you know, making drinks as fast as fucking possible. And Richard comes up to me and he goes, where's my drink? I go, Richard, did you just order? Do you have a mobile order? He goes, I just ordered at the register. I go, well, we're 30 minutes behind on all of our mobile orders and our, I don't even have the sticker printed out. He goes, well, I have priority. I'm in this Starbucks all the time. It got so bad with it that my coworker was just like, whatever, what is your drink, Richard? And she just made it for him and then got him out of the lobby. I almost started crying. I'm just thinking to myself, I just want to go home. It's Thanksgiving. I don't even want to be here. I just want to be with my family. And I'm getting yelled at by Richard in the Starbucks right now. Make my damn coffee. What's my favorite coffee art you've made? I have a perfect picture. It looks like a fetus or a small dragon or seahorse. It's like this ink blot therapy things. It looks like my trauma. It looks like I should have stayed in my mother's womb because life is difficult. What's the craziest thing I've ever done in the workplace? Should I say it? Well. Yeah, that's probably the craziest thing. Did you party with your coworkers? Yes. Halloween parties, Christmas parties, birthday parties, just a party. What is one positive and one negative experience? One positive, that I am a better coffee maker. I'm kind of a coffee snob now, which is cool. I've never been a snob about anything in my life, so being a snob about coffee feels nice. Negative experience, definitely just negative customers. Negative customers for sure. They're just mean. I'm not gonna miss them. Have you ever been asked out by a customer who you didn't find creepy? So, I've been asked out by a customer that I did find creepy. I can't remember a time where somebody that wasn't creepy didn't ask me out. I mean, that doesn't really happen very often. I don't get asked out, but the ones that did stick out were like the really creepy situations. Some crazy giant dude came in. He asked me for a spoon. I'm like, okay, I'll get you a spoon. The way that he took the spoon out of my hand, he didn't even grab the spoon. He grabbed my hand, and I was like, that's really weird, but whatever. Here's your spoon, dude. And then he comes back up, and he goes, hey, when are we gonna go out? And I go, who? He's like, you. What? When are we going on a date? I go, I'm not going on a date with you. He's like, why are you always cheating on me? I go, I don't know who you are. And then he leaves. He would harass a lot of the other baristas too. I don't think he's allowed in the Starbucks anymore. Did he fool around with a coworker behind the scenes? If you mean fool around with a coworker in a sexual nature, no. No hanky-panky with my Starbucks coworkers. No. What's the worst thing you've been called at work? Maybe like a fucking dumbass or something? A lot of people's insults when you work in fast food are ones that go for your intelligence level. They think that they're better than you because you work in a fast food job. So they must be more intelligent than you because everybody can make a fucking cup of coffee. Who else is gonna serve you your coffee? Are you gonna come behind the bar? If I'm not here, who's here? If you think you're smarter than everybody that serves coffee, everybody should not serve coffee, and then who's gonna serve your coffee? Nobody. What a dilemma. Most unethical business practice is all of the union busting going around in the States right now. Starbucks is retaliating with union busting, which is illegal. They're firing employees, not giving certain benefits. This could be the greatest employee ever, and then they join a union, and then they're like, actually, we don't like you. Get out of here. That's the most unethical business practice at the moment. Solidarity forever, yeah, baby. What's brewing? I'll tell you what's brewing, solidarity. Did you ever fart on the job? Yeah, I farted on the job all the time. I would crop dust my coworkers. Who doesn't though, right? If you tell me that you don't fart at your job, you're a liar, and I don't like being lied to. What's going to happen to milk shoes? If you're confused what milk shoes are, these are my milk shoes. I've beat the shit out of them. I've super glued them twice now, and I think they need another round of super glue. One time, I opened up the fridge, a whole milk didn't have a lid on it, and it fell right into my shoe. And so my foot was squishy and wet all day long. I'm gonna keep these shoes. I worked at Starbucks for almost 3 years. The best and the worst drink. I really like the honey citrus mint tea, the London fog, the chai tea, anything with the brown sugar syrup. But the worst drink is chocolate almond milk shaken espresso. Gross. Who is my worst customer? Richard. 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 Richard.